Well, here's a look at the Pureaudio Duo Power Amplifier. What we're doing is looking at the interior of it here, and I know some people like to see inside products, so I thought that we could go over what's enclosed. As you can see, this top view, the power supply is fairly comprehensive. We have two large toroidal transformers. There are actually multiple individual power supplies in the unit, and in fact the power supply rails to the amplifier itself are regulated. On the left hand side, if I point here, you'll see there is a row of power devices there. On the very ends, the devices are the regulator parts, and the rest of the devices are amplifier output. There's very high current capability from this. The way the regulator works in conjunction with the ground design in the product means that there is a very, very low noise. We have what I think is a unique ground design in this amplifier, and there is absolutely no power supply noise at all in the ground system. That means that if you look at the output signal, it's completely clean. There are no mains components in it at all, which is fairly unique. What we do with our amplifier modules here, being a two-channel amplifier, is they mount. You've got a right channel, left channel. These mount to the main power supply board in the base of the amplifier. We have an input module on each board, which is a plug-in module. That enables easy servicing in the field, and also allows for potential future upgrades. We have on this side, we have in place a heat shield. Being Class A, there is quite a bit of heat generated. We have to make sure that we protect the circuit board and the components on that. We're using all the electrolytics in the product rated at 105 degrees C. So despite the fact that they're in a warm environment, they should have a nice long life. We designed the products for decades of reliability. So we expect these amplifiers to be purchased now and still in use, or even handed down in a family in 20 or 30 years' time. What else can I cover here? Input and output cables. We're using an oxygen-free cable, and it's Teflon insulated. It's a particularly good insulation material, and if you are thinking about dielectric properties of wire insulation, and it's particularly good there as well. Also, it's immune to any thermal problems. Again, in a hot environment, we want to make sure that nothing ages. Our mains input wiring, which is a little out of view on the other side of the product there, that uses high temperature insulation, and we've selected that so that over the life of the amplifier the insulation isn't going to become brittle with the heat, which would pose a long-term safety issue. That, I think, is probably all that you might want to know. Okay, that's the Pureaudio Duo Power Amplifier.